Where have you been? Where is it now? Tell me a bit about it.
310 horsepower.
That's right. All track and timing information in this video is taken from tsltimings.com. Timing services used for motorsport events worldwide. So this is where it all started. One day at Donington Park, and I saw a Honda NSX with an anime wrap, and after that I was sold. With Luke Sedgwickowski. How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, tell me a bit about the car.
Yeah, well, yeah, back out in Suki. Had a few little issues at Cadwell, but managed to get through the event and we won it, so that was good. Got back to the workshop and fixed. We had some problems with the air compressor. So I've now fitted a huge 1 gallon air tank that you'd normally see in a car with a that's on air suspension. So, but that's actually solved my problem because we fill the canister up and then it lasts and it works. So, went out in the first session, had to bed in some brakes. We've got some brand new yellow speeds. And then the second session went out and we got the 2-wheel drive of that record. We did a 106.7. So around Donington, it's the fastest I've ever been.
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's what we're about to talk about, like that 106 in Attack 1, and there's still 3 races left. What's changed since Cadwell?
Not a lot, really, performance-wise. At Cadwell, we didn't ever manage to string the full potential together. So then that was a good lap, and could have gone quicker again, but had a bit of traffic. So it's all about finding the places, because there's some cars that are kind of 10 or more seconds slower than me in the same session. You can go down the straight, think, oh, I'm going to have loads of room, going to be a clear lap, then all of a sudden you catch them. So yeah, it's all management of space is vital.
So who are your competitors today? Who are you watching?
Well, Dorwood has got the lap record, a 105.9 in his Evo. So he did that last summer. So that's the target, and obviously I'm assuming he's going to be able to do the same again or go quicker. So yeah, John is always quick, but he had a problem with his engine at Cadwell, so he's on a spare engine. So in that session he was 3 seconds off us. So yeah, who knows? These guys with these Evos, they've got infinite switches and stuff, so they can turn them right up. We drive at 580 horsepower and keep it at that, and try and get as much as we can out of it at that power. We can turn it up, but that's when...
Well, you've got a K engine, probably one of the most reliable engines. People will argue, and you make it work so well.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm against all the Evos that have got 1,000 horsepower, because Evos take boost so much better, because obviously they were a boosted car from factory. But yeah, we've got the K20 going well. It's a K22, so Born HPP use a K20 engine and put a 2.2 crank in it, and then it's got a Garrett G35 900 turbo on it.
That is absolutely amazing, and you make it dance. You make it dance around those corners, and you make it fly. And we can't wait to see you in the up and coming rounds. Luke Sedgwickowski, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Speak to you soon.
Look who it is. Look who it is. It is Mr. Rob Boston. Look at this. How are you?
Good, mate. Yeah, really good. Good to see you.
Mr. Rob Boston, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Yeah. I haven't been here for a while. It must be Oldham Park last year was the last one I did in the big turbo Ginetta. So yeah, haven't been back since. Busy. We've had a big busy calendar with various things, and yes, I haven't had the opportunity. So yeah, it's good to be here.
Because obviously, we cover Ginetta, and we see your team over with the British GT as well. Your team are doing very well as well. But we missed that Ginetta G55 banging and popping up the straights. Tell me where it is and why, and what car you're in today.
So yeah, the Ginetta is laid up in the garage at the minute. We had obviously it was a great thing, but we just had a few what's the word? A few nuances that just needed ironing out with the car. So the how we built the cylinder head and the arrangement in the cylinder head just needs to be different, different cams, etc. So yeah, basically that didn't really get finished. We got into a busy program, a busy winter. But yeah, my colleague and friend Sam Reuter has been busy away with this Mazda. So that's been going on behind the scenes. So now we've got a very, very nice bespokely built and designed supercharged kit on this Mazda MX-5.
Tell me a little bit about it, because my friend has an MX-5 and his is turbocharged, and he's been hearing conflicting things about how to keep it cool, whether he should track it and whether you're not. And then I saw yours, and we said we have to have a word. So tell me a bit about it, like what's your setup and how do you keep it running to the specification that it is?
It's not wrong, yeah. Well, once you start doing anything where you're up in the power or forced induction, cooling is an issue. But if you take a quick look at this, essentially we've got a properly ducted front that goes out to a really decent sized core, and then the correct size exit which vents out the back. So this is a full motorsport setup with the correct inlet size, correct outlet size, and the correct flow through the core. And it just means that we don't have a big wide mouth that's really draggy, but then we've got just the right amount of cooling to deal with it. So we might still have to go bigger on the cooling when we go up on the power. This is a standard motor at the moment, but yeah, it was quite a lot. Well, it's a hell of a lot of work getting the belt system and rearranging the pulleys and where you mount alternators and where you mount chargers. So yeah, a lot of work's gone into this. A lot of Sam spent a lot of hours on this.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, I guess it's a standard Mazda engine. Do these come in 1.8s, do they, or is it 2 litre?
I must admit, this is a standard 2.5, so it's a long stroke, fairly lazy motor. The plan is that now the kit's all working, that we will actually put stronger rods in it, potentially some different pistons, some stronger valve springs, etc., and wind it up and give it what it really deserves.
Who are your competitors today?
If I'm really honest, I don't know. We're not. It was more about just getting out on track, getting some laps in, enjoying a competitive environment, and then see where we are this afternoon. But yeah, the focus is mainly on what we're doing and just enjoying it really.
Are you doing a full season or just single round?
No plans after this, if we're really honest. Like I said, it's just a great opportunity to get it out in the conditions it will be raced in at some point in the future. We've been doing some racing with it already, but not with the supercharger, naturally aspirated. So yeah, it was a good opportunity to get some sessions in and in a competitive arena.
Rob Boston, it is so good to see you, and we wish you all the best in your car and your future endeavours. Thank you so much. Listen, I am sorry for my attire, but it's raining and I need to keep warm. But you know what? I am with Henry. I'm telling you, his car is rapid. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. We had a bit of an off there, just at the first corner, we went into the gravel. Car cut out, thought it was a major problem, but luckily it was just a crank sensor. We've got it changed and we're good to go for the final.
Because there's already another VXR in Club 2 wheel drive, that's Luke Catehorn's, and then we've seen you in the Pro class. Tell me a little bit about yours, setup.
So it's running 640 horse, 700 newton meters, running full slicks, full motorsport wire loom, a lot of control to try and handle the power. It's just a lot more aero than likes of the club cars, so you've got more downforce. It's pretty much it.
Very, very quick. So what engine is it? Aston red top engine in there, or what were you running?
It's kind of a cross between a red top and a VXR engine, because the red top's got more strength in the block, whereas the VXRs are prone for cracking the liners. So with the older block, it's got more metal in it, so that it doesn't break under so much power.
It's wonderful. It's lovely to see it go around. It's so very, very quick. How easy, I mean, this could be as far as short as it comes. How easy or hard is it to maintain these Astras?
It's very difficult when you're running this power. Any car would struggle the same, whether it's a Civic or an Astra or a Evo or anything like that. They all take a lot of maintaining for the power and the stress that they're under.
Who are your competitors today?
So like Colin Dorwer, Andrew Barber, Luke with NSX, so yeah, all the big boys.
Big players, aren't they?
All the big boys. So we're about 3 seconds off the pace, but we can still turn it up a bit, but the weather's turning against us, so I don't know if the front wheel drive will be up there with these boys.
Well, better front wheel drive than rear wheel drive, eh?
I think so, but it's not so bad with Luke with engine in the middle.
I know, we'll see how it goes. Well, you know what, we wish you all the best, Mark Henry. Thank you so much for the time.
No problem, thanks very much.
Right, we can't delay this any longer. Mr. Michael Osborne. Can we have a quick chat? Yeah, Mr. Michael Osborne, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am so happy now I've seen you and your Evo. Where have you been? Where is it now? Tell me a bit about it.
Well, we've done a bit more work over the winter, so we've fitted Motorsport ABS and ripped out the old loom and went for a Motorsport loom and running it off PMUs, so a bit of weight saving there, and then hopefully kind of gain it with the ABS as well.
Michael Osborne, everyone's talking about you. You're a fast driver. You were in Club 4-wheel drive. Now you're in Club Pro. Is that right? Yeah. Tell me about the transition and how you're finding it.
So far so good. Car's been good this morning. Again, just kind of learning it again with the new ABS that's been fitted. But we've got a fueling issue now, so hopefully we can sort that before the final.
You are a very quick driver. Apart from Donington, what track or the track in the series suits your car?
We seem to do quite well at Brands all the time. Brands Hatch has got a good track.
Yeah.
But I'd say Donington's probably up there with one of my favourites, a good fast flowing track, so hopefully we can get going in the final.
Are we looking forward to Knock Hill?
Yeah, it's literally like I can see Knock Hill from my doorstep, so it saves us driving 7+ hours every round.
All right, so we're sleeping on your sofa then for Knock Hill then, are we?
Yeah.
Party at yours. So finally, who are your competitors today in Club Pro?
So we've got Eric Holmes, who's behind us. He seems to be the closest today, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think he's good to go for the final, so we'll see where we're at.
Michael Osborne, it's so good to see you and Mr. Osborne today back in the paddock, and I'm sure all of our viewers are too. I hope you have a great rest of the race. Thank you.
Good. Cheers, Biggie.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice, yeah, I'm good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. We've not seen you for a while.
No, I haven't been out for probably a year and a half now, so it was about a year and a half. Anglesey was the last time I was out. We had problems with gearbox, and we've been fighting niggles ever since. But we've got to the bottom of that now. You had a twisted input shaft in the gearbox, which had to get changed out. And then we set it up. So today is going okay. Just to dial in suspension and get my seat, on my backside in the seat is more time in the seat helps. So yeah, we're progressing slowly.
It's like when we were going through the itinerary for Cadwell, we saw your name on there, so we haven't seen you since Anglesey of last year, so it's nice to see your car back. What can we expect moving forward in the series with this Evo and yourself?
Well, I have got some side skirts, carbon fibre side skirts, and I've got air jacks already fitted but not plumbed in yet, so a few bits and pieces to do. Maybe even a tweak to the horsepower. Now that I'm beginning to get a feel for it, so yeah.
It's fast enough, isn't that?
It's very fast, yes. But you can never have enough boost. So.
Who are your competitors today?
Michael, who you just spoke to, it's a really well dialed in car. Had a few ABS system, fitted brake system. So yeah, he's doing really well. But it's good to see. I've known Michael for a long time from Knock Hill, and he was going to be a good driver, so he's proven it now.
Yeah. Speaking of Knock Hill, are you excited about the new round in Knock Hill?
Yeah, bring it on. Yeah, that's just what we need, a round at Knock Hill.
Yeah.
I don't know if there'll be many competitors coming to Knock Hill, but let's hope so.
Well, let's see. It should be a nice change. You know, you guys have to travel all the way down here. Yeah. Maybe everyone should travel up there for a change.
Absolutely, yes. 10 hours today to Donington yesterday. So it's a bit of a journey. I'm 3 hours from Knock Hill.
Wow.
So
I don't know how many hours I am from Knock Hill then. Hopefully to get my Evo fixed so I can get involved with the Evo guys.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you so much, Eric. You've been amazing. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Nice to meet you. And you're Kelly, aren't you? Yeah, Dan Kelly. Tell me a bit about your Caterham.
It's just a standard 620R.
Yeah.
I'm running on the Toyos today.
Right, okay.
Because unfortunately the Yokohamas won't fit. So, but now it's raining. that's all hopes of finishing high up gone.
Yeah. I guess these are really tailhead happy, aren't they?
Yeah, the fun bit.
Yeah. So with you not racing on Yokos, will you get a registered time or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just had to follow the process and go through the scrutineers, and they said yes, so they were fine with it.
So give him a bit like a very quick crash course of your creature.
310 horsepower, 650 kilo, 6-speed sequential, no traction control, no ABS, nothing, just driving.
Wow, that's amazing. You must have some muscles then. How does yours fare from Josh Barrett's? Okay, it's Josh Barrett. You racing the same class, don't you? So.
Yeah, he's in just a pro class this year. I'm in the club pro, but he's got a lot more aero. He's on slicks, and he's done a lot of work to it. He's got a flappy paddle gearbox, but yeah, he's done a lot to it. But one day.
Yeah. Well, we love this car, and it really looks the part. It's very eye-catching. So we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, Wilco. How are you?
I'm good, Biggie. You?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good day.
Yeah, tell me a bit about your car, because you know what? It's changed from last year, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, so I've owned the car 6 years, and basically I've only ever spent money on the inside of it. So the engine, the running gear, etc., etc. And it got to last year, and I eventually said, you know what? I need to put some money into the cosmetic kind of it. So last year it was kind of half wrapped at Brands and then fully wrapped at Snet, and then the new front bumpers come in. So the outside underneath, it's all still the same as it ever was before, apart from a new gearbox, slightly different gearbox this year.
Oh wow!
But yeah, it just looks a little bit nicer than it did before.
All right, so give me a quick rundown of this car. What spec, etc.
It started off, but it's a completely standard 197. I K-swapped it. I want to say 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
So custom production, did the mechanicals, the drive shafts, engine mounts, etc., etc. GR Performance. So you guys will look after Colin Dorward and Andy Grady. So
James,
yeah. So Gaz and James, they basically did all the wiring, run it on Cyvex. They put it all together. I've then got all the aero from MGC modifications. So slowly but surely, bit by bit, just building up, and it's eventually got to. I mean, it's. Put it this way, the car is quicker than my ability to drive it. I think that's the nicest way of saying it.
I mean, it looked good, looked consistent. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, and it is. And I mean, today, day like today, so new gearbox went in, slightly different ratio. So I'm coming here with a target in mind. I PB'd today by a good second, even in the wet, which is doing quite well. So it's good. It's a good championship to be part of, which is why I love it.
What do you think about that? The Clubman class has been, the Pocket Rocket class has been split up, so Force Induction and A. What are your thoughts on that?
So we basically kind of campaigned for it. So last year, the difficult part of it in realistic is when you've got 300, 400 horsepower minis against the likes of a 240 horsepower NA car, really there's not much competition. But when there's only 2 of one and 5 of another, and they're not enough to split the class, completely got it. So last season, understood. When we came to this season, there was 5 of each, and we basically said, look, there's 5 of each, we can have our own championship. So, and they looked at it, they split it, which we're quite happy with, I think.
And I know I could come to you with a comprehensive explanation for all the answers I need. Wilco, you are a fantastic driver with a fantastic car, and I know you've encouraged us a lot with our own build, so we had to come and speak to you today. Thank you so much.
Biggie, nice to speak to you, mate.
Yeah. Luke Woodhouse, look at this.
Since last time we've done roll cage. Thanks. We've done roll cage. Obviously last time it was out last year, it was no roll cage, pretty much a full interior still really. So we've gone to town, done a roll cage, chopped away a lot of weight.
Oh my life! This is a full-blown race car now, look at that! Look at this! That's a full-blown race car in there!
So altogether we've saved, with the cage back in, we've saved like 75 kilos.
Wow.
So yeah, big difference, and that in lap time was like, from testing, that was like 2 seconds in lap time, which we didn't expect that. We expected like a second or so. But yeah, it made a massive difference.
So, like, what? Because I heard that you weren't racing in Time Attack this year, and then you are. What's going on?
Just a one-round thing.
Oh,
It is the local track for me, so it was I hadn't been back to test what the car can do after the cage, so it was a good. It made sense for me to do it and see what the car's got in it.
in there still smells brand new, mate. It still smells like a brand new car in there.
I smell the paint from it as well, but now I'm doing some other racing, so I'm doing some 20-minute sprint races, BRSCC Pro Sports. So that's what I'm doing for this year. That's on like slick tyres, so like the transition back down to AO52s is like you lose a lot of the front end. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come back and see what it did. But really impressed with it so far.
Yeah, it looks the part, mate. It absolutely. When I saw the announcement on Instagram, I'm like, what? What's going on? They're coming back, like, because you won Club 2-wheel drive last year, didn't you?
Won it last year, yeah. So we didn't expect it to. Not didn't expect it, but I wasn't thinking it would come out as good as it had. So like, I was surprised when I saw, how good it came out. But no, it was needed doing, really. For the speed she was going without a cage, it's like, although the regs do allow it, it's it's fast for not having a roll cage. A lot of people think, it's dangerous, but it was about time that it needed to be done.
So Super Attack, it's the final round. What can we expect from you?
Mate, it's raining though, isn't it? So
it's raining for everyone.
Well, yeah. I mean, lap time wise, I don't know. Maybe if you can get into the high 118s or 19s, maybe, I don't know, but we'd be looking to be top groupings somewhere. So
right, well, thank you so much. It's so good to see you, so good to see you, bro. And and we love this car. We just need to find your counterpart now. Where's your counterpart?
I'll show you the front as well before you go.
Oh my word, look at this. Oh, sorry, I'm falling over Jack's here.
Yeah,
this is totally transformed.
So obviously we've got battery and power extinguisher over there, which is obviously last season just had just one bolted underneath this front seat, so got a full plumbed in fire extinguisher system. Obviously got rid of the passenger seat now because don't need that. Race car stuff.
Last time I came it was just like last time I came it was just a steering wheel and that was it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we still kept all the dash and that, so it's somewhat done. Yeah, it's somewhat kept a lot of what it's got in, but to remove the dash and stuff in it is a massive job because all the systems run through it. So the traction control goes through it, all the assist systems that you need to turn off manually runs through it. But yeah.
No, if you had a Jack car, you wouldn't have that problem.
No, exactly. You wouldn't have traction control to turn off. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much. You've been fantastic, Luke, and all the best for your rest of the year, or whatever you choose to do.
No, thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
How are you? Nice to see you. Come and give me a hug. Come and give me a hug. Nice to see. This guy has always got a lot to say. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Yeah. How's things?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good.
Where have you been?
I've been trying a new series out racing, so door to door, power to weight, so just fancied something a bit different.
You are a very quick racer, and I can see the new liveries, the same car, however.
Got a new race.
Yeah, I can see everyone's spending the pocket money, aren't they? Everyone's spending the pocket money, getting new race suits and everything. Tell me a bit about the car,
It's not changed much from last year. It's pretty much the same as it is, just a couple of little tweaks here and there. Just a new livery that sponsors sort of help me with and everything like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd try and do a bit of racing. So on slicks, so it's a bit different to come back to AO52s. Yeah, I thought I'd give it a go.
Yeah, a few people have said that. How are the slicks paying in the damp weather? We say wet, is it wet, would you call it, or damp?
Yeah, let's put it this way, I wouldn't be going out in it now because I'd be putting my racing wets on for that.
Well, that's fine. So, I mean, you say you do door-to-door, some say you're doing racing Hondas. What are you doing this year?
I do the BRSC Pro Sports, a bit of slick racing. I might do a couple of rounds of Time Attack. So I've got the tyres and everything for it, so I could just dabble in and out. And then I may do a bit of Hondas, you never know, just a bit of everything.
Cool. Are you beating E-Race today?
Not today. Maybe when we go out and we do it in the rain, we might have a better chance of beating it when it's raining.
Yeah.
They just got too much power. They just leave us on the straights.
Yeah. Well, you know what, you're a gentleman scholar, and you know what, we love to see this car and you racing, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you very much. This is that very quick Horsham Development time attack car. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We are a Jap channel, but we can appreciate some of these. This is awesome, and I've heard of Horsham Developments. They do a lot of mapping, a lot of tuning. Wow, this is fantastic. With the MX-5 as well. And look at this. This is that FN2 that we wanted to talk to the owners about. Let's just have a look underneath the bonnet on this FN2. Wow, Skunk 2 manifold. Wow, this is absolutely fantastic. FN2. Right, and we said we wanted to speak to the owner of this fantastic FN2. And with Marty, how are you?
Hi, yeah, I'm good today. Yeah. The weather was better in the morning, now it's worse, but apparently I get in better places now, so yeah, I'm fine.
Wow, literally, this is a beautiful FN2. I can see Skunk 2 manifold, K20, flock dash, the lot. You've got in the works in this car. Tell me a quick rundown of the specification.
It's to be honest, it's pretty much standard. There's not a lot done to the car. The most modification is on the suspension to get the car handling. On the engine is a oil pump, dropping cams, inter-manifold, exhaust manifold, and that's basically it. And it's mapped. So yeah.
Wow, this is absolutely a beautiful car. How fast is it?
I don't really know. Everyone's asking me how fast it is, but yeah.
Because it looked really quick.
Well, to be honest, on this track I get in something about 110, 115 miles per hour on this track. Yeah, so that.
Well, that's very good going. That's really good going on this track. High revving engine. Who are your competitors today?
I'm in a natural aspirated pocket rocket. So yeah, these two EP3s in the class. One is behind us at the moment. So yeah, so they are the highest competitors for me today, and yeah.
Well, we thank you for your time and we wish you all the best. And what a beautiful FN2 you have.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
thank you very much. And it's Super Attack for the final round of Donington Park. Darwood out in first on a 1:13.545. Wow, what a fast lap. Then it's Barber on a 1:17, then Michael Osborne on a 1:17 also, then Bradley John, and there's a red flag. I'm hearing somebody's gone into the tyre wall. We don't know who. It must have slipped off the track and gone into the tyre wall. We do not know who it is, but we just want to know if they're all right. We just want to make sure that they're all right. Let's see what happens. A red flag. Oh no, Henry has just had a rear end smash. Look at that. Oh good gosh. I don't know whether we can see that. Hey. Oh wait, you alright? How are you? Yeah, wow, look at that. Look at that smash, mate. That is crazy. Did you just see Colin Darwood on a 1:07.962? Oh my lord, that is crazy. 1:07.9. If he gets a 1:06, I think that might be lap record, but there's gravel on the track. That is mental. Colin Darwood is going for it, I am telling you. Wait till he comes back round again. One more time. Is this him now? No, there's Kelly. And there's Andy Barber in the Evo. But look at Colin Darwood, look at Colin Darwood. Oh my life! Colin Darwood! So fast! Colin Darwood! Michael Osborne! Oh my word, oh my word. So fast. Bradley John in that Evo 9. But Colin Darwood, 106! 106 for Colin Darwood. Oh wow, 106.7 in the wet. In the wet, Colin Darwood, he is not mucking around. 4 seconds faster than anybody else. My life, Colin Darwood. And there's Porter, and I think that's the end of it. Mighty Lord, mighty gosh, Colin Darwood, 106, pat him on the back. What a lap. And Mikey Osborne back up front in his rightful place. That is mental driving in the wet, in the wet. From Darwood, Bradley John did a 109. But he's still, whoo! On Riverside Racing, but he's still out. Already, they are out. Look at this. The Club 2-wheel, Club 4-wheel drive drivers are out. Now, I'm telling you, there's so many drivers on this track. You'll see them on the race itinerary. But I think, because there's so many drivers on the track, there's more prone to error. Therefore, if I was any driver on here, I'll get my fastest lap out as soon as I can. Just get a flying lap out, rapid. I would get my flying lap out as soon as possible and then go back. Because we don't know any... Wow, look at Volkov! Wow! Alexander Volkov, what driving? So quick. Got Luke Woodhouse right there. Good as well. Wow, what driving. And then you've got Dyson in the Porsche Cayman. Volkov already on a 111. Wow. Wow. I mean, they're Club Pro times. They're definitely Club Pro times. I'm telling you. Alexander Volkov is so fast. And you got Luke Capehorn. You got Dream Automotive good in that FK8. So fast. But I know that Andy Grady wants that win. He wants a win as well. Also on a 111 878. Wow! Alexander Volkov, so quick, so quick. 110 from Alexander Volkov. There's screams from the paddock. They're screaming and they're shouting as they go round. Listen, Alexander Volkov's team do not mess around. They are serious, absolutely serious, mate. Goodness sake, they wow. The whole of Alexander Volkov's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We don't know what's happened with the race, but we know that Alexander Volkov has retired, but he's still in first place. The only person, well, I'm not saying the only person, but the person out there who could possibly catch him is Andy Grady. Now, I don't know whether he's gone back out or not, or whether he's retired as well, but Andy Grady, Johnny Fletcher is first in a Club 2-wheel drive. Mr. Time Attack, Johnny Fletcher. But on a single ride entry, it's Luke Woodhouse again, displaying fantastic driving after not being here for nearly a year. Luke Woodhouse is back. Oh no, Andy Grady is in the pits as well. That means Alexander Volkov has won the Club 4-wheel drive again for the second round in a row. Alexander Volkov, P1. Alexander Volkov. What driving, what driving. Alex, talk me through that.
That was good, man. The last bit was the best one because I spun up.
I saw, we saw.
I carried the better time actually as well. But no, I'm pleased, man. I'm pleased. Like, I just wanted to see how good I am. You know, car is obviously still a lot better than the driver. But no, it's good fun, man. Like, good day. No one expected to be back on track in this. You know, conditions were like horrible a minute ago.
Yeah, that's 2 in 2 wins. 2 in 2 wins. Are you making a statement?
Well, as you know, we spend a lot of many long nights, you know, rebuilding.
We know.
Yeah, like I said, implementing what we've learned last year. So let's see what future brings, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just keep working harder, you know, play hard, work hard, play harder, as they say.
So did you have when we saw you come back into the pits? Were you having an issue with your tyres or?
No. Basically, we're running out of fuel because of the fuel cell. I'm running out of fuel in 3-4 laps. And obviously just to double checking tire pressures, you know.
Yeah.
But no, it's good fun, man.
You're knocking on club pro times. You think you'll get moved up?
Well, next year I'm probably going to join them, you know.
Yeah.
Slicks on and off we go, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to obviously do a lot of suspension work, but that's the plan, man. That's the plan, you know.
Alexander Volkov for the second time this year for 2025 in the Time Attack Series. You are club 4-wheel drive champion. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you. Well done. Time for the Classic and Retro Clubman Pocket Rocket Force Induction, Pocket Rocket NA. Leading the pack is Annie Thompson. I wanted to talk to her earlier, but I didn't get the chance. But the clouds are coming. There is no sky. It is all grey clouds everywhere. And we are waiting for the teams to go round. I don't know if I was them, I would get a hot lap in, a flying lap in sooner the better. That's what we have to do. Because once this rain comes down, it's going to be mayhem. Let's see exactly what happens as I go round. Dan Buckingham there, but you know, I think all Annie needs is confidence. She's got it and she goes around. Wow! She is Annie, and then you got Riley in the VX220 going round. Annie's in the lead, but she's got a free track. But look at these! Wow! All the BMWs, Horsham Developments. Wow! You got Wilco there in the Clio. You got the EP3. You got Jamie Biss around there. You got Dyson on a drier track than earlier now. But let's see. You've got the Clios that are going back. You got Phil Ackley, and remember Eden Young. A spectacular race. There's Eden buying his time in that that he's been working on. Eden has stripped. Look at Annie again. Wow, she's so quick. Let's see the scores on the doors. Annie Thompson, 1:16.967. Followed by Riley, 1:19 as the times come in. But I know Dan Buckingham's going to have something to say. Definitely something to say. We don't know what's happened, but I believe there's another red flag and there may be oil on the circuit. Now, we don't know exactly what's happened, but it seems like a few cars have come off. Donnelly's up in first place, but Eden Young is currently in second. We'll see. I think what's happened, because it's a second red flag of the session, and I think there's still red racing Hondas to come, they've actually called this session due to time, unfortunately. So now that's it. Great racing from Eden, but who would have known? Who would have known if the race had gone on? Maybe Eden would have got first, but all great racing to Donnelly and all the rest of the drivers. We're going to go to the podium. And look at this. Oh, somebody's left us a t-shirt. What's this? On the car. He's left. Someone's left us a t-shirt. Oh, wow. It's Kaiser Performance. Look at this. Someone's left us. Oh, we have to thank those guys. Where are they? Look at that. Someone's left us a t-shirt. And that's the kindness of Time Attack. Thank you so much. TKD. Oh, we need to go and speak to them. Oh, thank you so much. What fantastic driving. How's it been? Like, I mean, the car looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a tough road for us. First time I ever drove it on Wednesday. Got no power steering. Not been out on track this year, but Wednesday really. Cadwell did a test, so very little seat time. But yeah, I'm happy, very happy. I just come in here, knew I could do the time. I'm just glad I managed to do it.
Wow, I mean, we saw this out on the track and it was so consistent. I mean, consistent Honda, reliable Honda, right? What difficulties has he had coming up to this race?
Well, I'm meant to be in club two-wheel drive, but I've had no any problems with Megan. Big shout out to Ben Call, everyone at Ben Sharp Racing. They worked through the night to get me here on Wednesday. Ben come to me with no sleep, got me on track. Can't thank him enough. And Jake Hewitt, he's the boy. He's the one that's got me to this position. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be anywhere close to this time. He's coached me up, helping me. Yeah, brilliant. Wow.
I mean, how proud are you of the way of your team and the way you've driven today?
Oh, unbelievably proud. It's they expect to come in straight away and do it, but yeah, I'm so proud of everyone around me. I've got such a good team. Everyone's brilliant. Ben Sharp Racing, Jake again. Can't thank him enough. My brother as well. He's the biggest cheerleader, and yeah, we're starting to get going.
That's fantastic. Can we see you another round this season?
Yes, Brands Hatch, definitely there. Whether I be in Megan or be in this, I'm not too sure. I'm wanting to go in racing Hondas, so I might stay with this. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, keep it chap.
Cheers, man.
Thank you very much.
That was I can't swear. That was the drive of the day.
Yeah.
Mark Donnelly pit me by half a second. At one point it started to spit a bit of rain and I had my hopes up that we could have come away with that P1, but fair play to Mark. Mark can drive that car, and we improved on the second from this morning. So 1.1 seconds from this morning.
Yeah.
So that's a hell of a going in that. And we did that lap and Chapman's here on the pit wall going position 1. I'm like, okay, come around next lap, he's like position 2. So then I turned the boost up on the steering wheel, ready to go for next lap, and then he red flagged it. So I don't think we would have got it anyway. But
you not think so?
No, I don't think so. But I'm really happy with how. I mean, the car's tested us. We've gone through. That CV joint's broken already, so we've gone through 3 CV joints today.
Goodness sake!
So we're not going to measure this car performance in horsepower. We're going to measure it in how long the CV joints last. So, mate, I'm mega. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Great driving. You should be very, very proud of yourself, Eden, for where you've come from and like where you were last season to the development of the car to where it is now.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. You're P2 Classic and Retro today.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And friends, that is your lot. What a colossal video. We want to say thank you to everybody who participated, everyone who speaks to the camera, and we love all of the Time Attack family, every single driver in Time Attack. It's a part of us and we can't get away from it. And I know it's been more about talking than actually looking at the racing, but sometimes it's just great to have a conversation. How would you know how to build your car if you don't speak to the people who know? There are so many names to mention, including a huge shout out to Kaizen Developments for the t-shirt. And we're doing it all again on Sunday the 15th of June, Father's Day, down at Brands Hatch for Tuna Fest South. Remember, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, Biggie said, big up yourself if you can't, go be careful. Drive safe on the road and tell somebody that you love them before you go to bed. Biggie who, Biggie what, Biggie when? BiggieJDM, tell a friend, and we'll see you then.